Hello, everyone, and welcome to Soul Stained Ink. My name is Beth, and I am here to do like a weekend reads thing. It is Thursday afternoon, but it is what it is. I'm stuck in the house anyway. I thought I would let you guys know what I'll be reading this weekend, and that is The Clock of Stars, The Shadow Moth by Francesca Gibbons and illustrated by Chris Riddell. I always want to say Rydell, like Rydell High, but I believe it's Riddle. I have started this. I've read the first section, which is 30 pages, and I think it took me not very long at all. Like, it's very readable, short chapters, so far, really interesting. The only reason I stopped is because the baby woke up and I realized it was 1 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, I will be reading this weekend. It is almost 500 pages long. She's a chunker, but we like them chunky, and I'm hoping that I will be able to get that completed this weekend. I have completed everything else on my TBR for this month. I talked to you guys at the beginning of January about the books I wanted to read. I do have two DNFs. The first one is The Sea of Trolls by Nancy Farmer. I have the audiobook and I may go back and listen to it again. I took the physical copy back to the library, but I got like an hour and a half into the audiobook. I think I was 130, 140 pages into the book itself. And all of a sudden, I just stopped being interested. Like the beginning, I was super interested to see where it goes. And then the kid ends up like on a Viking ship. And I'm not going to tell you really anything about it, but it just lost some of its luster for me, and I wasn't just super thrilled with it to begin with. So this may be something where the ship has sailed for me to read it. The other one was Holly Black's The Cruel Prince. Fiona and I were reading this together, and we both got about, I think we were 8.5, 9 chapters in, and we both went, I'm just not feeling this. So again, I have the audiobook and I had the ebook from the library, but I've returned that. Um, just not just not interested enough to keep on. So those are my two DNFs. I have, however, read An Alaskan Twin Surprise, Strange the Dreamer, The Things They Carried. I'm working on A Clock of Stars. I read A Silver Arrow, Harry Potter and Philosophy, The First Enola Holmes Mystery, The Missing Marquess, and The Marvelous Land of Oz, plus Sky Song, which I started in December, Restart, and the crossover, which I've read with my classes. So I think I'm still doing pretty well. I'm going to read A Clock of Stars, and that will actually complete my TBR, which I think is the first time ever that I've at least attempted to read and then DNF'd. Um, so either read or DNF'd every book on a TBR I set. Very excited, proud of myself. Um, the other thing is that the baby and I are getting ready to go meet my dad at the halfway point. Um, I mentioned in a different video that we are on, like, due to a massive amount of caution, we are on quarantine. Neither one of us are sick, but her daycare provider is ill with COVID. So she and I are quarantined, whereas my 8-year-old had no contact with Miss Paula and is not quarantined. So while she's at school, the baby and I are going to go meet dad halfway, and he got us some little groceries and things that we were running out of. And then Elena, the 8-year-old, has a basketball game tonight, and we can't go in. So I'm just going to have to sit in the car for an hour bef- doing nothing, I guess, um, before she comes out. So I'm going to choose an audiobook. Now, I've read all of the things except for Clock of Stars. So I don't know. I'm going to start reading Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I'm going to start a reread on that during February. So I may decide to go ahead and start it now. Um, but I have just like a whole bunch of 85 titles. I have 85 unstarted titles in my Audible library, and they range from true crime to uh, self help to children's to middle grade, fantasy, contemporary, adult romance, just all sorts of stuff. And I'm really not sure what I'm going to choose from there, but I am going to choose an audiobook to listen to while we go meet my dad and back, and then sit the uh, in the parking lot waiting on Elena. So I might actually do one of these self-help books. I've got like Unfuck Your Brain and oh, there's a bunch that I just scrolled by and now I can't find them again. Of course. But there are several. So I may do that. Um, just you want me to read this one? This one is Soldiers 3 and Other Stories by Rudyard Kipling. So I guess the little monster wants me to read some Kipling. I don't know. We'll have to see. All right. That's it. I have rambled on at you guys as much as I can right now. Well, not as much as I can, but as much as you can stand. I will talk to you again soon. I hope you're having a fabulous day and that you have an amazing weekend. And yeah, stay safe. Bye.